Well, howdy do, y'all. I've been drinking so many lighter beers that I decided to go 180 degrees the other direction. So what I have here is a Sam Adams Tetravis. Oh, wow. Using my little White River glass. And this is actually one that I've had for a year and a half. I've had it for a while. I just decided I was going to pop it. I was looking for something just a little. I've been really enjoying the refreshing brews, but I just wanted something a little more complex, something I can just sip on. 10.2%, 18 IBUs, uses cosmic motherfuck and brewing sugar. It also uses a Belgian yeast strain and bottle conditioned with champagne yeast. I've had this before, but this particular bottle, like I said, I've aged for a year and a half. The aromas are beautiful on it. I mean, the bottle tells you what to look for. A bold Belgian quad with rich notes of currants, raisins, and clove. The back says, bold and rich, this enveloping brew builds its force and character through interlacing layers of flavor. This was part of a 3-bottle set. Ran for about 23 bucks for the 3 of them. Not bad at all. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this one picked up a step in a year and a half. I remember liking it before when I had it originally, and I'm not doing them back to back with a fresh one as opposed to a year and a half. But wow, this one has some flavors that I'm not quite remember. It's very bold. Let's see. Its deep complexity begins with molasses sweetness with notes of dark fruits like raisins and figs. Develops further with undercurrents of tart spice from this distinctive Belgian yeast for a truly transfixing brew. One of our brewers' favorite places to experiment is in the barrel room at our Boston brewery. It's here that each of our Sam Adams Barrel Room Collection brews was born. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, it does everything it says. Oh, the finish is what's gorgeous on it, though. I mean, they say raisins and figs. Sure, why the hell not? Who the hell knows, really, right? I mean, I don't eat figs every day, do you? What's it's in a fig Newton? That's a joke. I haven't eaten them in years either. Just trying to be funny, man. Lighten the fuck up. It's a nice beer. I mean, it really is. It's a nice beer. Sam Adams kind of gets dissed amongst beer geeks. You know, I think a lot of the complaints are that they just don't go far enough. And I've said that myself, is that they seem to get within each style and, you know, strive for adequacy rather than trying to think out of the box. I don't know. I think these barrel collection beers are every bit worth the money. I mean, you know, there were 3 nice beers for $8.50. I've had this one and the 13th hour left, the other one I drank. New World I drank a few months ago. I just thought a quad sounded nice, you know. I wanted something a little more complex than what I'd been drinking. I'd been wanting really refreshing beer, so that's what I've been drinking. But just the mood hit me. I just wanted something a little more complex. I knew I had this there, so I said, well, what the hell? Let's give her a shot. I'm rocking this at about 50 degrees. This isn't a beer you want very cold. But it's the finish that's really knocking my socks off, to be honest with you. It's probably due to that champagne yeast, because it just finishes just dry. You've got those big, bold flavors coming at you. I mean, you know, everything they say, molasses, dark fruit, you know, fig, raisin, you know, date possibly. Maybe even some plum, man. Maybe even some. But then it just kind of shuts off. There's a little bit of sweetness early on, and you got this slight tartness right at the end. just finishes extremely dry. So, hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, enjoying a Tetravis. I hope you all having a great day too.